Now this is literally about clearing our energy field, okay? When we're smudging ceremony, we just got this activation in part 2, which you can find at the channel or will be linked down below. It's all about clearing our energy field. That's what this is. And it's just like understanding that we need to be able to hear our soul better. And we're not. This is a deeper connection from within to without, or understanding that how we act impacts our environment as much as our environment impacts us, and we're having a recalibration, a harmony within and without. And this is being activated during eclipse season, and we're just in a time of clearing the old and the new. It's like a whole total rebirth, like spring, and we're doing that with our auric field. And we know we're in the time of recharging and expanding with the light, actual light. And remember, light is information. So in saying so, this has to do with spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. And remember, Mercury's gone retrograde. This has to do with a reinvention of the mind. We're reinventing the mind within and having it recharge, and we're having a rebirth. The phoenix rising from the ashes, birthing a whole new person with our light. And remembering it has to do with an introspection, and we're doing this through crisis, through chaos, and it's forcing us, like we're irritated with lies and pain, and the pain of this world, our pain. It's an irritation, but it's part, the struggle, the pain is part of it, so we create art with it, so we transmute it. We have a metamorphosis with it. And we know it. We surrender to our heart. This is about brain and heart coherence. Brain and heart coherence. What are we seeing here? Oh. Our heart. It's our heart. Our heart chakra is opening, unblocking, and generosity. And this goes back to, remember, we're returning to source with I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within, and there it is. Remember, we're getting to a deeper level of accessing the divine within, with inner earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations, and that's why we're working with the Earth Star. And we're here to return to source and to surrender to our heart. Sorry guys, remember, we're returning to source. We're getting nourished by the light, because we're seeing that we are light, and we're seeing that we are light within the mind's eye here. We're seeing that we're light within the mind's eye, and we expand with it. But in order to do so, we understand that light is information. We've connected to the Earth Star here, and we're understanding what happens when we fall down the rabbit hole of this world. We're opening up our heart to it, and we're allowing source to catch us when we do that. And that's when we actually transition. Look, that's judgment, and that's actually here. I would really like to, guys, bear with me, just take a moment to find it. And remember, we're in a time of discovery with this Earth Star, but hopefully it's just right here, okay? So here we expand with the Earth Star. We're in a time of discovery, and remember, we have to make the proper shapes. So here is the negative tetrahedron. There's a negative tetrahedron of earth and water. And right now we're using water to sense and earth to build. And this is about Mother Earth. And we expand with the positive. We are the positive. And look, there is Metatron's cube. We made the proper shapes to expand with. But we're doing this from within to without. That's why, remember, it's an introspection. All right, we're finishing off here. What's being activated? This has to do with Mother Earth's wisdom. With the wisdom from the lower chakras. And the feminine. The wisdom of the feminine. The love of the feminine. The nurture of the feminine. This is like from the womb. Look at that. Healing from shame, because that's what's happening. Remember, from the cup of lust to the cup of love with the Ace of Cups. And we're having resistance of healing from shame. We need to embrace this and love this. This is, remember, this is an integration of our shadow. Because look, it's connected to a betrayal. We're feeling shame. We're having a resistance. Okay? Because we're feeling this betrayal. We're feeling the lies. We're feeling our lies, where we've lied and betrayed to ourselves. We've tried to be something we want to be, or we didn't want to accept something. It's all connected to our lie of betrayal, that someone else has betrayed us in love. We were not loved unconditionally the way that we needed to be in order to heal from this shame, and that's why we are resisting it. And that's the activation of the wounded healer right now. And this is our connection to working and expanding with Venus during this eclipse. And there it is. And we expand from sacred lust during this season. Alright, this is where we're gonna... No, you know what? One more. There's one more. We're having an elevation. Because this is about, remember, healing, and then we're getting a second chance at love. With our kindred partnerships. And we come together. This is about going from the 3 to the 2 of Cups. We talked about this in part 1. Their connection to the 2 through the Ace in the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups has been activated with the metamorphosis and moth spirits. And our connection to, like, the moth finds the light in the dark. And a transformation with this full moon. Remember, the moons are connected. Solar eclipse in Aries. Full moon in Scorpio. Here's our transformation, and it's with love. And it's in order to build. There's a transformation with the lovers in order to build this. And this is achieved. There's success, but there had to be a failure in order to be a success. And the path to our destiny was the path we didn't want to take. But we did, and we're accepting this. We're accepting the story of us. And this has to do, remember, with that negative tetrahedron of Earth. As we expand through the Earth and create with stability, something wasn't in alignment, but now it is. And this has to do with our soul is in alignment with our spirit. And this has to do with our light. And going from inconjunct to conjunct. Okay. So heal from shame right now. Don't resist it. Heal from it. This is part of your path. You're whole. It's part of your path. Look at that. Security. So because of this, love is in a secure place right now. Life is in a secure place right now. But security will be achieved, as well as financial freedom. And remember, this is about our prosperity. And we have received all these cards at all of our messages leading up until this point. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create today. Until next time, you know I am sending it to you. Those good healing vibes. I love you. See you then.